For the most part, getting into pre-sales, having access to tokens before they hit major exchanges and at prices significantly lower than their eventual listing has been a very lucrative and winning strategy. A very low entry can lead to exponential gains, transforming modest initial investments into substantial profits. The potential for such high returns is what drives us to seek out the next big crypto presale, but navigating the complexities of early-stage investments can be daunting, and this is why in today's episode I'm taking a deep dive into a project that's capturing significant attention, Nexchain. Its current token offering is quickly becoming the top crypto presale to watch. It's strategically placed in the AI and RWA cross-chain narratives, which makes it appealing to most of us. So let's get started. Welcome to Crypto Radar, everyone. This is the place where I do deep dives into established and up-and-coming new projects that build in the blockchain space. My name is OJ, crypto analyst and investor since 2016, and as I keep researching and analyzing new token offerings, today the focus is on Nexchain, a brand new startup that is building a next-generation blockchain platform designed to solve the biggest headaches in crypto: slow transactions, high fees, security risks, and complicated user experiences. It combines AI-powered smart contracts that automate and optimize transactions. In other words, intelligent automation that learns from interactions and adapts in real time, significantly improving efficiency and the complexity of applications. Also, it has a DAG architecture. This is directed acyclic graph for lightning-fast speeds, think up to 400,000 transactions per second, significantly faster than Solana and Ethereum and the other competitors. Also, post-quantum security is going to keep your assets safe from future cyber threats. This is another heavy challenge for many current blockchains. They will all have to upgrade to quantum-resistant encryption at some point, which is what we have here from the get-go. And also, cross-chain compatibility. So you can move assets freely across major blockchains. It's a very popular feature for many startups as we use DeFi applications more and more these days. Interoperability becomes a huge advantage and key factor for usability. It provides flexibility to move your assets easily between Ethereum, Solana, BNB chain, and other ones. It offers diversification as you can access a wider range of DeFi products and staking opportunities. You also save on fees when transferring tokens across chains, and you can tap into new projects and protocols as they launch on different blockchains. And there is more. You earn passive income here. You will earn regular rewards from Nexchain's revenue sharing model, and more about this in a minute. And another advantage is they offer ultra low fees for transactions and sustainable tokenomics that reward holders and keep the ecosystem healthy. Now, let's take a look at the tokenomics as I just mentioned. They seem to be designed to balance network growth, investor rewards, and long-term value sustainability. Here is a clear breakdown of the key elements. The total supply is 2.15 billion Next tokens. The initial circulating supply is around 523 million tokens, ensuring enough liquidity while controlling inflation. Now, this inflationary issuance is with an annual burn, which means that it guarantees that new tokens are gradually minted to incentivize network participation and staking, but to prevent oversupply, there is an annual burn mechanism that destroys tokens based on network activity and transaction fees. This burn reduces circulating supply over time, supporting token value by aligning supply with real platform usage. And I mentioned passive income. There are staking rewards. You can stake your tokens to secure the network and participate in governance. And stakers earn rewards from newly issued tokens and also a share of the daily gas fees. Yes, as a token holder, you will be getting 10% of all network gas fees, which means there will be many long-term holders, something that's very important for any blockchain project. On-chain governance allows all the token holders to vote on protocol upgrades, ecosystem funding, and strategic decisions, and the token vesting schedules are fully on-chain and transparent, preventing sudden large token dumps and protecting investors, which is what I like. As you can see, 20% of the tokens are going public, 17% is reserved for the treasury. 15% will support the ecosystem. 10% goes to the team, and I think 10% is fair. 8% goes to liquidity. I think that the liquidity will also be increased by just people. The participants. There are 7% that are reserved for private sale. Rewards are also 7% allocated for rewards. 6% is being burnt. 5% is for the seed round, and 5% goes to marketing. Their team is also quite public. They have social profiles listed here. Logan Reynolds, the founder and CEO, is on Twitter, and also his co-founder and COO, both of them are on Twitter. They have public profiles and everything. Of course, I'm not going through every team member to check, their credentials and everything. The main two people are the ones that I care for, and if they're known and if they have the public profiles and they have a decent following as well and everything, that is good enough for me. Let's talk about the utility of the token. The next token is used to pay transaction fees, which, as I mentioned, are ultra low, 0.001 cents to the dollar. Also, it's used to participate in smart contracts and to interact with the cross-chain bridges. In other words, the tokenomics combine a controlled supply with dynamic burning, staking incentives, and strong governance, all designed to reward holders and keep the ecosystem healthy as it scales. This is, I think, a sustainable model that aligns token value with real network growth and usage, making this token a promising asset for long-term investors. To put it simply, Nexchain is built for the future, making it a very appealing presale right now, but there must be more to this, right? Why is Nexchain's presale so attractive? Well, here's the deal. The current presale price is just 6 cents to the dollar, with a guaranteed listing price of 30 cents. Well, that's a 5x right there, with the potential to 20-30x if you get in early. I featured several such projects here on this channel last year, and we made some big gains with them. So this is yet another one. Every new exchange listing will pump the price, as you know. So once the token is launched, we will be keeping an eye on the listings. The fact that the market is booming right now is also a very positive factor to take into account. Plus, Nexchain's presale has already raised nearly $2 million, showing a strong investors' confidence. The project's smart contracts are audited by Certic, one of the most popular auditors in this space, so this adds an extra layer of trust and transparency. And if you're not sure how to get into this, I know one of the biggest barriers for new crypto investors is the complexity of buying into pre-sales. Well, there are AI-driven smart contracts here that simplify this by automating transaction execution to avoid delays and errors. Also, they are self-optimizing based on network conditions, so your purchase goes through smoothly without you needing to tweak anything. And detecting fraud and suspicious activity is done in real time, keeping your investments safe and ensuring compliance with regulators automatically, so you don't have to worry about legal hurdles. Since AI is the biggest narrative this cycle, I am mostly focusing on projects that build in this sector, and Nexchain integrates AI directly into its blockchain, enhancing security, speed, and data processing. This allows for secure AI model functionality on the blockchain and also minimizing manipulation risks. On top of that, they focus on real-world applications across various industries, including finance, healthcare, and supply chain management. RWAs are the second biggest narrative in this cycle, and the crossover with AI is definitely giving them an edge, which is great. In other words, Nexchain's smart contracts do the heavy lifting behind the scenes, making it easy and safe for anyone to join the presale, even if you're new to crypto. And all you have to do is go to their website. You can use the link in the description below. That will actually qualify you for some bonuses as well. You go to buy token, you click on this button here, and you create your account by connecting your wallet. I connected my MetaMask. MetaMask is just easy because it works with so many different blockchains, and then you can use the funds that you already have in MetaMask, or you can deposit some funds in there and purchase your next tokens at the pre-sale price. Now, as you can see, the pre-sale price is currently 0.062 cents to the dollar, and this is stage 16. So as this round closes, the next stage 17 is going to be a slightly higher price. It will be a very little difference, so even if you miss out on this stage 16, it's still not going to be too late. But what I'm saying is you might want to be quick with this so that you can still grab it at this current stage 16. And after you connect your MetaMask, you can navigate here to this page, Buy Next, and you will see the price, you will see the different currencies that you can use. You can use Ethereum if you have, I usually keep a little bit of Ethereum in my MetaMask, but there's also Tether here, BNB is here, even Bitcoin is here. A lot of the times I don't actually see Bitcoin to be available for these pre-sales, so that's good. Doge, Shiba, Tron, Solana, of course, Ripple, Polygon, Cardano, Ton. I mean, there's a lot of options you have. USDC is also here. So definitely this is easy, you know the drill. Also make sure to catch, I said already, try to catch this round. I can see already here that the next round the price will be 0.066. Still very cheap. I mean, it's a minor difference. But of course, the cheaper you get the tokens, the bigger your profit when it gets listed at 30 cents, right? Also, you can navigate to the next tab here, which is referrals, and you will see that there is a referral link for you. And you can share this with friends so that you can earn 10% in USD Tether cashback from whatever people that you refer to them are purchasing, because this is the way that they can grow the community. Usually these communities grow by word of mouth, so that's why we share it with other people, and a lot of the times they incentivize us by giving us, you know, a small percentage. Of course, this is not big money. You're not gonna get rich from this thing. But, you know, it's just something that if you're going to share it with, you know, if you have friends and other people that are in your community that are also interested in cryptos and investing and everything, it makes sense. And on top of this, you know, people who use your referral link will qualify for future bonuses and drops and things like that. And this is also why you should be using the link that I included in the description below. Now, let's take a quick look at their roadmap. As we see here, Q4 of 2024 and Q1 2025 have already been completed. Now we are in Q2 of 2025. We are waiting for an Expolia testnet launch, providing developers access to AI-driven contracts and basic interoperability. In Q3, we will see implementation of cross-chain links, advanced developer kits, and community rewards like airdrops and yield farming. In Q4, we have finalization of mainnet infrastructure and strategic DeFi partnerships. Then Q1 next year, mainnet public beta launch incorporating user feedback and community-driven security enhancements. And of course, extensive DeFi and centralized exchange integrations, very important for the token holders. The bottom line is, if you're looking for a top crypto ICO with strong fundamentals, real-world utility, and a smooth user experience, Nexchain deserves your attention. Its AI-driven smart contracts make pre-sale participation very straightforward and secure, while its cross-chain compatibility ensures your portfolio stays flexible and future-proof. So don't miss out on what could be one of the best crypto investments of 2025. Head over to their website, use the link that I dropped in the description below for extra bonuses, and get your next tokens at the pre-sale price. As I mentioned, right now they cost 6 cents to the dollar. And as every stage gets completed, the price goes a little bit higher. But they will be listed at 30 cents, so right now you have a 5x return, and then subsequent pumps when the token gets launched on different exchanges can actually lead to 10x, maybe 15, 20x, who knows. These are things that we cannot predict right now, but what we know is that the price at launch is going to be 30 cents, so I'm going to stick to that very conservative figure and talk about 5x, which for me is already a very decent return, right? At least this is my opinion, and a quick disclaimer here, I am sharing my personal opinions. This is not financial advice. So make sure that you go to their website, do your own research, join their socials as well, especially their Telegram channel, and interact with their community, follow their updates and Q&As, especially the AMAs, to get an even deeper understanding of their mission and also the real potential of the token. All these links are in the description below, so use them. Also, if you're new to my channel, hit subscribe for more crypto alpha coming your way. And while you're here, just pick another one of my videos, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.